Welcome back to the Bumper Breakfast. Of course, I did say that I have guests from NSE, the Nigerian Society of Engineers, the Ikeja branch. I have the branch chairman joining me this morning. And of course, I have some powerful other people joining me as well. I mean, when you have women engineers, I think the past chairman of that branch used to be a woman. And currently, they have a committee chairman also as a woman. This time around, she's a woman in hijab, and I love hijab so much. Good morning, Nimot. Sorry, Mr. Chairman, I'm not greeting you first. I'm biased when it comes to women. Good morning, Nimot. How are you today?
I'm very well. Good morning. Thank you very much.
Good morning to you. I'm biased when it comes to women, and particularly women in male, seemingly acceptable male-dominated profession. And then when you have the title engineer in front of that name, it makes me feel like, oh, we're doing more, There's just that feeling that comes with it. And of course, our chairman, permission to now introduce you second. Good morning, Engineer Tosi Ogumola. Your MNSE something I will not call, but Engineer Tosi Ogumola is the branch chairman of NSE Ikeja branch. Good morning. Good to have both of you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Talking to NSE Ikeja brand for quite a while, and I know that you always come up with innovative programs from time to time. Talk to me, what is this year all about?
It's okay. It's all about innovation. And again, it is coming because for us, we continue to be a very responsible organization. The time we are in our country, it's a period where every single citizen and every organization of citizens must come up with what they have in stock, what contributions they have to take our nation forward. So for us as an organization, the Nigerian Society of Engineers, and particularly our branch, Ikeja branch, we are again rising up to the occasion that from our end, this is part of our contribution towards nation building. And what we have in stock is what we call Innovation and Creativity Fair. It's a program where we showcase innovative inventions by engineers. And the whole essence, the objective is not just to showcase the prototypes. Our intention is to translate these prototypes to commercial products. So what we do during the year is to encourage industries, small, medium, and even large industries to come around, and we can establish a link between them and these innovators towards translating prototypes to commercial products. So what we have from today to Friday, we call it Innovation and Creativity Fair, and we have a short form for it. We call it InnoCreative Fair, and it is
InnoCreative Fair.
Part of our Innovation Week for year 2021.
Your Innovation Week for year 2021 is talking basically, when I saw the topic, I think it was quite a mouthful, basically about exhibition of innovative prototypes towards engaging industries to transforming these prototypes into commercial products. How viable is that, Nimot? Okay, maybe the chairman would like to take that while we wait for Nimot. Tosi, how viable is that?
Quite viable. Again, when you talk about engineering, it has a spectrum, starting from conception, and then through construction, and then you talk of procurement and engineering, and commercialization. So it is viable, but again, it is for us to be able to sit together. Again, as it happens in every other sphere, we bring people that we call, investors, more like, angel investors, and, a number of them that, we can sit down and look at how we can actually transform. It will still go through some research processes. Sometimes it's not something that suddenly happens. It could be a journey of some 2 years, but we bring all these stakeholders together. And at the end of the day, a number of these products are things that we import from outside. It will surprise you. Very recently, there was an organization in China that actually came up with a Gari processing machine. And this is something that has continued to live with us here in Nigeria. Interestingly, this year,
during the fair, we will be having a number of top organizations. One of them is the Federal Institute of Industrial Research in Oshodi, FIRO. They will be coming with their prototypes. Also, we'll be having Lagos State Polytechnic. They will be coming with their prototypes. So you will discover that a number of these things that will now begin to import from outside the country, particularly from China.
Produced here.
We already have the prototypes here, but it is only that we have not engaged ourselves enough to take them from prototypes to commercial products. So they are quite viable, but it is only because we've not been able to have those engagements, those conversations. And that is what we are bringing to the table, encouraging industries to come. As a matter of fact, we're also having government stakeholders coming around. So it is for us to be able to create this framework of engagement to ensure this can get to, this can be done. That they be taking them from prototypes to commercial products, and you will have them made in Nigerian technical products. Quite valuable, really.
But while we're talking about all this products, I can't help but think about how to translate these products to commercial products, which is what you said. But what are the impediments? What are the likely issues, challenges that these organizations are likely to deal with should they want to translate this prototype into a commercial product?
Yes, I think
two fundamental impediments. The first will be funding. Funding, basically. Then the second one would be the issue of, quality. And by quality, I would mean not even the functionality, but, the final product, the finesse, being able to, again, one key example that we have had in Nigeria, it's one of our, members who actually created a vacuum cleaner. I would have loved to actually showcase, the pictures. And you will see when it started.
You can send them.
Yes, yes, we can send and share. It started with brushes, and it had to bring metals together. But over a 5-year period, with detailed research work, you now find a product that was attractive, and it was, it was scaled up, and it became, it was mass produced, by a commercial. So those are the two legs for it. And what we are doing is, on the part of funding, because even the research work and, making it perfect will also require funds. So that is why we are bringing, all these stakeholders, to the table. Then on the other part, what we are creating in the Ikeja branch is we are creating an innovation incubation center. We call it engineering innovation hub. So this is where we are admitting these prototypes, and then we'll be backing them up with our digital library and a whole lot of contributions from other stakeholders to actually put finishing touches to them. So at the end of the day, they can match up with whatever is produced anywhere in the world. But the key area of, backing it up with the required funds, and that will take industry players that will be able to say, okay, believe in this, let us be part of the research process. And over time, once we have the patent on it with the innovator, then that company becomes, the manufacturer. And that is why it is important we are able, to bring these stakeholders to the table. What I will encourage everybody is the innovation, the exhibition is taking place in our secretariat. That is along Ogba Agege. Plot 32 Ogunji Road. That is where we have the NSE Ikeja branch.
Plot 32 Ogba Ogunji Road along Ogba Agege.
Yes, that is by the new bridge, that new Agege bridge. It's
by the new bridge. Okay, just along that way.
So I will encourage people to just visit our secretariat from today through Friday to see these prototypes by FIRO, by LASPOTECH, and other engineers, and we can begin the engagement towards creating, made in Nigeria technical products by this product. These prototypes being adopted by the relevant stakeholders in the industry.
Thank you so much, Engineer Tosin Ogunmola. Coincidentally, you're my namesake, so I should say that you should give me, since you are this business, you will be the one to pay me, right, for the name.
You would know that it's the other way around.
Thank you so much for being here with us this morning. Of course, we look forward to your exhibition, and we will be there to also see how many innovative products people really picked interesting. Thank you for joining us on the Bumper Breakfast today. And greetings to Mimot. She did run away in the process of the conversation. Have a beautiful day.
Wish you the very same. Thank you so much for having me.